Hello and good morning everybody to the LRDC cricket grounds in Colombo. It's the match 2 of the Pakistan YSCC Tour of Sri Lanka 2026. The match 2 is a very hot, brightening morning here at the LRDC grounds. It's a back-to-back day matches for the both teams as well after some wonderful victory of 56 runs for the ZMCC. And move into their second game. It is a T20. We had a double header today, and two T20s upcoming. This is the first one. A bit while ago, the toss has been played out there in the center, and it goes to the favor of the Pakistan YSCC. The captain and the manager, the Mohammad Arshan Sajid, who won the toss and who was decided to gonna have a bat first. Right now, as we can see, the two umpires getting out in the center. It is Kushan Jaivikrama and Hiranta Gomez, the two umpires for this match as well. So, been an absolutely beautiful weather conditions. We've seen it a remarkable cricket game in today with some good performance from the two sides, and also been some good conditions of weather. We've seen it in yesterday, and hoping we have today also the similar conditions like that. The two batters are moving towards the center right now, and also the playing 11 out in the center. Let's talk about the playing 11 of the ZMCC in this match. They're going with Talik Mohammed, Abdul Rav Ali, Chaturanga Bandara, Mohammad Fast, Mohammad Rilwan played some wonderful cricket with both bat and bowling in the last days, we remember. Safiq Sajid, he answered the like Sean, Mohammad Rilwan, and Mohammad Alam, Pramod Dikasani is the playing 11 with a Patum, passing to Patum, and Arul Pragash also there. Moving towards the Pakistan YSCC, they're going with Anas, Bilal Akram, Hussein Ahmed Malik, Ijaz Ahmed, Junaid Khalid, Haider Khan, Mr. Nadim, yesterday's match skipper, Mohammad Abu Kaur, Samir Naman, the wicketkeeper batsman as well, Saeed Mohammad Asha Hussain, Wakad Amjadi, and Mohammad Ibrahim Khalid is the playing 11 for the Pakistan YSCC. This has been a wonderful game, there's no doubt about, in the wonderful tour as also for the Pakistan side. Sri Lanka, they played their first match in Sri Lanka yesterday, but unfortunately they couldn't get to a victory out there. They lost it by 56 runs up against the MCC in the yesterday. On that occasion, batting first took a 225 with a score from the ZMCC. They was bowled out then, but unfortunately YSCC's got only 169 for bowled out as well, and then ZMCC won by 56 runs. Then we remember Pramod Dikasani played some good role for the ZMCC with scoring quick 47 from just 26 balls, and some solid inning. We've seen it from Pasadu Patum. He's a genius all-round as well, playing some very good cricket with the both bat and ball. Now the two batters out in the center. We're all ready right now. Players are a little warm up. Looks like they're going to go with some spinning early on, bringing the long on into the boundary for right-hander. Is it? Here we go, that's the first ball, and nicely flicked away into the mid-wicket region and gets a single to get things off the mark from the Pakistan YSCC. It is Mohammad Aslam Sajid who is off the mark. Two open batters, Jose Ahmed Malik played some wonderful innings. We remember on the last day, he was a battle hard to gonna get into it, the victory for Pakistan side, but he was unfortunately been out for 49 with just short of a 1 run for half century. Nicely played into the onside. Now the left-hander get things off the mag. Two open batters are on the way right now in this beautiful morning. We're going with a similar pitch what we had in the last day. It's a little grassy pitch. No moisture at all. Very tough one. We've seen it some good bounce and some good movement from the both fast bowlers and spinners in the yesterday as well, we remember. Fine leg. It gets a little wider. We talk about the pitch when we've seen it in the yesterday. When we begins the game, also we didn't see much moisture in the pitch because we know that around the last 3-4 days there's no rain in Colombia as well. Very fast outfield also. We've seen it in yesterday. So this pitch is almost a good one for batting as well, but we've seen it just low scoring game in the last night. 225 is the score from ZMCC, but in the club level that type of score has also been some good one, not the baddest. 225 means some challenging total. But looking over 300 also is possible at this venue with the support of this pitch, with the support of the outfield. Oh, that's gone through. The wicket keeper. We're gonna get a couple of runs, maybe buys. It was just beaten to it. Not only him, also the batsman. Umpire signals a couple of buys. And that will be the end of the over. Pakistan rises in batting first after winning the toss. First over down 4 without lost. 4 without loss from the Pakistan YCC after the end of first over. Mohammad Ashraf Sajid out there with 1 run from 4 balls, and Hussein Ahmed Malik is not out from 1 from 2 balls. Talik Ahmed delivers the first over, then 4 runs came of it with a couple of extras of boys, and now they're trying to bring the fast bowler into the tag, passing the Batum. Coming in over the wicket from the commentary box and as well. We've seen some good pace from himself, passing the Batum in the last day. And also good bounce and good movements from himself. No slipping playing right now for Mohammad Aslan Sajid, left hand on strikes. The fielder at third man taking on the boundary with allowing the mid wicket on the fence. Mid-off is up in the 38 ring as well. Hoping for some movement. Here comes Pasadu Batum. Start with a little pace-off delivery and driven straight down the ground, and they'll race away for foe. The outfield has been absolutely lightning fast, so it's a boundary for the left-hander. It's the first boundary in the morning for the Pakistan YSCC. 5 rounds of the first couple of deliveries. Good delivery, good shape from the fast bowler Pasunda Patum. Start with some positive way in this over from a left-hander. With taking a boundary of the first ball and straight down the ground between middle and mid-off. As we've seen, it's some good pace there from Pasunda Patum in the last day, but looks like he's bowling a little bit too slow, but in this morning as well. I don't know why. Some bowlers, as you know, usually start with some a slow bowling, but at the second, third over, they executed, they find the rhythm and gonna try to bowl with a full effort. Still, this guy couldn't try to hit the deck too hard. Just I can see he's releasing only with his fingers as well, not getting much effort like he did in yesterday. There's that pace on delivery. Good bounce and placed it straight to the fielder, but we're gonna get single. Nicely placed it from Mr. Nalim. Last ball coming off the over, bowling to right-hander. Pace on, the short pitch delivery hit hard to mid-on and gets a quick single. That's good, positive start from Pakistan YSCC because they hit hard straight to the field and straight away says yes and gets a single to end the over. 12 without lost. After 2.1 overs, it's showing the scoreboard as 13 runs on the board, and Zalik Mohammed is going to continuing as well. He's on bowling on his third over. 8 runs came off the previous Pasunda Patum's over as well. With the one boundary now at the middle by the captain, previous day captain, Mohsin Nadim. It's the right-hander on strike, but taking the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary and super cover. Salik Mohammed coming in left arm round the wicket to the attack. Correction, right arm over the wicket. That's it. Nicely work to be done for super cover. Just the one. They're certainly going to look into going to get some big scores on the board in the first 8 overs. You know, the tournament conditions. The first 8, correction, this is the T20 matches. Well, we've seen it. We played the yesterday. We played some 40-over match in yesterday, as we remember. This is a T20 match. That's a nice delivery, a little bit slow. So they might going to look into get around 40-45 runs for the first 6 overs. Only 2 fielders can put allowed the 38th circle in the power play 1. That's hit hard over mid-off, and that'll go for 5. Good shot from Mohsin Nadim. Hit hard dedication, his second boundary in the morning. It looks very, very good. And straight down the ground. He took a boundary against the Pasunda Patum in the previous over. Straight down the ground. It was hit through the ground, and this one it hit flat and hard. Nice sounded off the bat. We had a very cracking outfield here at the LRDC grounds in Colombia. Very fast one, so just wanted to place the ball with some timing. Then it'll race away, as no doubt about. This time through mid-wicket. Should list a couple. They know they settled for one, but we see some weak point from the Pakistan side. The running between the wicket is not much satisfying as well, because in the yesterday also, they only looking to get ones. They didn't try to get for twos or more than as well. So every single run is going to be really important in this format, in this white ball cricket as well. So anyways, they might trying to get every single run. Even the first run is a very important factor in playing cricket as well. This is very good over. They're trying to minimize the plain dot balls, just taking a single as well for every delivery visit. They played some extra bit of dot balls in the previous game, so that's why they built up a fresh ends. The 3 overs, it's going to be 20 without loss from the Pakistan White SCC. Delivery pulled away over in field. Loudly looking shot. First boundary for Mohammad Aslan Sajid in the game. Nicely picked it up. They're trying to get a ball. The shot delivery comes nicely good bounce, but nice control of a shot over the 30-yard ring for 4 runs. And with the gap of mid-on and mid-wicket, perfect placement for Mohammad Aslan Sajid. They're looking to get runs right now. He was settled for around 10 balls. So they decide to go with the shots. Good start from himself. Into the over. That's nicely balled. Gets the outside half of the bat. It's a good run, Dyke. Good delivery after hitting a boundary against himself from Pasun Patum. There's some movement with that delivery. With it in these bowlers of the ZMCC, doesn't try to get the ball much into the pitch. They're trying to get the ball on that back of a length line as well. Especially the fast bowlers within it. Because they knew if they're trying to get the ball fuller, these batters are looking too strong in the front foot. They're trying to play them every time on the back foot as well. That's why there's no one also playing at the slip board. So strong field set up on the onside, but taking the squallock on the boundary with along a third man. Good delivery. Pushed it towards mid-on. Perfect line and length. The person to pattern was absolutely being economical in the last day with his own bowling, but in this T20 match, 13 rounds goes of his 1.5 overs. We had a double games of T20s in today between these two sides. That's it hard, straight to the mid-wicket. He drops it. He drops it. How much will this be make a question for the MCC? Hit hard, but if he taken it, that would have been a good catch as well. He got a hand onto it. He saved runs, but that's almost a wicket. It must be taken, that one. This could be a big mistake from the ZMCC. Mohsin Nadim is such a talented player, strong player. So his wicket is the one that's so important for them. There you go. The previous one was hit flat and hard to the hands of mid-wicket. Now hit aerial of the mid-wicket fielder for 4 runs from Mohsin Nadim. Pick the slow ball nicely to the over-pitch delivery, just hitting over the mid-wicket fielder for 4. That's a very, very good shot. That's what I was told you earlier on. This wicket is a very much important one. And he's on charging here right now. 12 balls, 17 runs. Nicely hitting using the bottom hands. Pulled away into the gap, and there'll be no boundary. Back-to-back forces to ends the over. What an over this is for the Pakistan YSCC. Lots of runs of that over came on as well. And 33 without lost from YSCC. Muslim Nadim on 21 from 30 not out. The previous over was absolutely expensive one indeed. Lots of runs came off it. With 3 boundaries, as now brings the bowling change from the far end, brings the fast bowler into the game as well. 33 after 4 overs, going at over 8 runs per over. That's what they needed in a game of T20s. It is Arul Pragash into the attack from the far end. Zalik Mohammed delivers a couple of overs from them that end, but they decide they're going to get someone new. Good pace straight away, absolutely good pace, and that'll be over tries. That is a poor cricket. That is absolutely poor cricket from the ZMCC. That would have been a dot ball, but it turned to be a couple of runs. It was trying to gonna get that little half a chance with that run out chance they find it, but it couldn't hit the stumps. Even the backup fielder unable to gonna get to it, so they get 2 runs as an overthrows. Mohamed Aslan on strike. Past the outside edge, absolutely good pace, little bit of a movement. If there was a slip fielder out there, that would make us a little interested as well, because he able to find the spot straight away and trying to gonna get some swing. Third man on the boundary, and the fielder at square leg. Previous over, Muslim Nadim gives an opportunity, but unfortunately dropped it for the mid-wicket fielder. There was another difficult of chances, only hit hard but straight into his hands. But after, that's going up in the air, but going down to square leg. Once again, a little mistake from the boundary, so they will get 2 for it. It's a poor piece of fielding. Not for the first time, it's for the second time in the over we've seen it like that. They're taking every single run right now. Very good running between the wickets from Mohamed Aslan. Straight away called for 2. Get the first run harder. So that will make him easy as you like. Today's couple of vampires on the centre, Kushan Javikram and Heranta Gurmis as well. Lots of experience for umpire. Straight away down the track to get the ball up. That's the short pitch delivery. Very well directed one. Umpire says 1 for the over. I think the ball is already seeding coming down the track. Deliver a silent quick reaction from the bowler to bring it shorter. Nicely driven straight to the fielder. That's a good stop from extra cover, but they will get the single. That's a very good positive of the cricket. What I was seeing in the centre, we didn't see this from these players in the last day. They didn't look to get those type of quick singles. That was a little bit of a mistake what they did in the last day. It can be another point, but they lost in the match. But never they're looking to lose up this match. They're trying to gonna win this game and trying to make a form about in this tournament in a way of home country. Last ball coming off the over. It seemed to be a good one from Arul Prakash. Just the 5 runs of 5 balls. Now brings the slip fielder into the game. So he might gonna try to bowl some out swing it to left-handers, no doubt about. He did. It's a good delivery. Swing and a miss for Masin Nadim. Very good over after when 12 runs in the previous over. 5 of it. 38 without lost. Five overs goes 38 without loss from the YSCC. Masin Nadim. 21 from 14 with taking 4 forces. And Mohamed Aslan Sajid, 15 from 16 out. It's been an absolutely good over indeed from our Prakash Bowls. With a good consistency, with a good line and length, and even the good pace we seen it from him. Good piece of bowling as well. The run rate down to 7.60 right now. The bowling side might gonna look into take a little change of bowling. In the previous over from the descent, went for over 12 runs from passing the bathroom. So they might get a look into bring some spinning into the game. As we remember, this is the last over of the power play. The 8 without lost after 5 is going to be the last over of the power play and bringing some spinning. Lots of runs came from this end. In last over, but 12 runs with 3 forces, as we remember how well Masin Nadim execute. Should be some right armour spinning. Who will this be? Mohamed Aslan Sajid is on strike. He didn't play the last match. He was the manager of this team. Today he's playing. He didn't play out last day. Now he's coming as opener. We remember Samir Naman, who is the open batsman indeed in the last day 40 over match for Pakistan YSCC. Gets a little change onto it. Hussein Ahmed Malik. Hussein Ahmed Malik and Samir Naman were the 2 openers in the last match. And today's a very different opening pair for YSCC. Masin Nadim played at around number 6, number 7. Gets the promotion in the batting order in this T20 match because they knew this guy's looking strong in this type of format. That's up in the air, just over mid-off. And well bounced into the rope before. Lovely shot from Masin Nadim. Picked the ball into the pitch nicely from the middle of the bat. A little bit slow through the air. Had enough time to reach it. Not much turn from the right arm spinner. Came over the wicket. He's still coming out of the wicket and still looking to go over extra. That's a very good thing what I've seen from Mohamed Masin Nadim. Didn't look to go against the spin, trying to go with the spin. He knew this guy's turning the ball away of himself, so he's trying to go through the offside. But Phil set up for against the spin shot. There's a mid-wicket, there's a long on. That's gone up in the air. Can long on hands onto it, straight into his hands. Very, very well judged catch from the number 7 fielder with the orange jersey. That's a very good catch as well. The first wicket for him. Hits a boundary in this over against the Mohamed Rilwan, so he takes his return with a wicket of dangerous Masin Nadim, who looks good Now he's on his way. It's a very good catch as well. It was talk about he was trying to go through with the spin, but finally he decided to go against the spin through long on. But there's a protection out there. Very good catch. Brings the end of himself. He walks back to the dressing room. It's a long walk for him. 25 from 17. 43 for 1 from YSCC. The wicket goes to Mohamed Rilwan. 43 for 1 from the YSCC. Good inning comes to end from Mohsin Nadim. 25 from 17 balls with 5 poses. And Mohamed Rilwan strikes the wicket as well. Both a little slow through the air into the pitch and goes against the spin, trying to clear that long on boundary, but very well catch that was from the long on field and nicely held on to it, takes it as a river scab. So the first wicket down in the very last over of the power play. Abdul Rauf Foley takes an excellent catch on the long gun boundary a moment ago. That was absolutely a very good catch. Well judged one from him. Bilal Akram breaks out to the crease, the number 3 right-handed batsman. Playing the second match in Sri Lankan grounds from this every player. Gets long on and mid-wicket on the boundary for himself. Nicely drilled it to long on and gets a single to get things off the mark from Bilal Akram. Now Mohamed Aslan Sajid, who was out there for some time. 17 balls, just 16 runs, striking at less than 100. So now he might try to play the big role of the game. Trying to down the track he comes, into the gap he goes. Will he get it off? He does. Just the one they will get to now. Very good running between the wickets. Ends up the 6th over and 46 for 1 from the YSCC after the end of power play 1. The power play down for YSCC, it's going to be 46 for 1 from the Pakistan YSCC. Five fielders allowed the 30th circle now. Still they got 4, I mean. Bilal Akram works out of the crease. He's on runnable 1 and Mohamed Aslan also runnable 18 now. Harold Prakash bowled well in his first over. He's continuing with taking 4 fielders allowed the 30th circle. Bob Midomidov is up. He's on his way for his second over. Straight to the field. And last night we played a 40-over match at this venue, the similar ground of LRDC grounds in Norham. But that's it hard. That's a beautiful shot from Aslan, and that's 4 runs. He hit hard on that occasion. Good bat swing from him, and gets a boundary onto it. Nicely picked it up, that delivery from Bilal Akram. That's it. Very hard indeed from Bilal Akram. Good bat swing there. There's a backward point there at the 30th ring, but can't get to it. He hit like a tracer bullet into the fence before. That's his first boundary, Bilal Akram. 50 comes up. from the YCC. 50 for 1 there in the 7th over. Good run rate to get there. Nice way to take in the bronze. This time down towards the mid-on. Will take a quick single. They dash. That's good running. Hits straight to the fielder and gets a quick single. Let's have a quick look about the summary of the last match. Winning the toss and deciding to field first from Pakistan YCC in the last 40 over match. CMCC scored 225, then Pramod their cousin scored 47 runs and just 26 balls. He played some remarkable shots out there with 4 sixes and 5 fours, strike at 180, and passing the baton takes 41 from 36 balls. And the target was 225 as well. 226 per victory. Then YCC scored just 169 for bowled out. ZMCC won by 56 runs. Jose Mohammed Malik played some good inning, 49 for out. And talk about the bowling performance. Mohammed Ilham takes 4 for 13, 4 for 29 for the yesterday's match. Skipper of YCC Mercy Nadim. And Mohammed Rilwan takes a couple of wickets as well. So it's been a famous victory indeed for ZMCC. Now they're looking to win another match of this series. The Pakistan YSC. Looking for first victory in this tour from Pakistan YSC. Ends up the over. It's some sort of a good over. 6 runs of it. 52 for 1 after 7. Seven overs down, 52 for 1 from the Pakistan YSC. First victory in this tour from Pakistan YSC. Mohammed Aslan out there with 19 from 21, Bilal Akram 6 from 4. It looks like that wicket taking bowler is going to continuing as well. The wicket After 8 overs, it is 57 for 2 from the Pakistan Warriors, and the change is bowling from the far end brings Mohammed Fast into the attack as well. Mohammed Hassan started 22 from 24 balls to the man as Khan. Number 4 goes out to the crease while again now is ball to the down. Mohammed Fast into the attack as well from the far end. There's a long arm, extra cover on the boundary with mid and Wally on the onside, 2 on the offside, and through 3 fielders on the onside boundary. You know, in these days, the under 19 cricket World Cup also progressing in NBA way. Yesterday's match, and that's Srilanka played in the 6th round again Afghanistan, and 19. That's gone through, and it's gone for 4 runs as well. Yes, I think that's such out there from Aslan. It's not bad of deliveries, but brings the luck and brings it into the fence 4. So turn out day from Nifras. Some leg spin as well, and we talk about the under-19 World Cup. Then Afghanistan and Sri Lanka's match was played in yesterday. Then Afghanistan was 193 on batting first, but balled out, and then Osman said it's got 61 for Afghanistan as a mere kill with 43. And then we're jumped to the left-arm orthodox bowler from Sri Lanka. 19's a bit up a couple of wickets with 20, and Mullen with 2 wickets for 62, and Shaheen together takes 1 wicket for 19 in 8 overs as well. Sri Lanka chased out that 94 on Tiger, 47 overs, and Senager we're gonna go to bit 43, and Dimanda now we're down to get 37. Dunitigra with 30 runs. There was that match by 4 wickets and 19 balls remaining as well. The player of the match goes to a Charmika Hindigal from Sri Lankan team with a scoring unbeaten 22 and with 1 wicket for 19. Talking about Charmika Hindigal, he's a very talented player from the Mount Ahmed College, Colombo, just 18 years of age. He's playing some first-class matches, also joining the BRC clubs as well, 8 first-class matches. 225 runs for himself, and also playing list matches from 2005. Very talented, unique left-handed and batsman and a left-arm orthodox ball indeed from the Sri Lankan cricket. A couple of deliveries coming off this over from Mohammed Nirfals. Down the track, inside out he goes. It's a bit of a shot, but there's the protection. Fielder out there and just settling for 1 run. I was told you earlier, I'm in some leg spin correction, some left on the looks bowling, but doesn't much turn. Short a bit, straight to the point he goes. 65 runs on the board. Run rate is 7.36 right now. Nicely flicked away for single to take in the ends of the 9th over. It is 66 for 2 from the YSCC. Officials Today's scoring contribution given by Nimitu Srilanka, running alongside me. So good job doing by the gentleman as well. And now 9 overs goes. It is 67 on the board. Correction, 66. 9 overs bowled, 66 for 2 from the Pakistan YSCC. There was Mohammad Aslan in the centre with 28 runs from 27 balls, 4 runs in not out from Mohammad from Umar Hussain Khan. Umar Hussain Khan struggling to pronounce the name. So we move into the 10th over now. Started the over with a single. Mohammad Rilwan continuing 13 of his first couple of overs, but taking 2 wickets. The variation for the bowler, bowling against the 2 right-handers. Down the track he comes. Goes down to sweep the cup at just the 1. There was a really attacking full piece of fielding. Set up and looking for more runs as well. During that little mistake from the fielder. Had the sweeper cover boundary. Talk about the conditions of the stadium. Not the biggest of boundaries. Around 60-64 meters we had in straight down the ground. And also probably something like that we had in square. We get 2. So hitting boundaries, hitting sixes is not much as difficult as we've seen it, because Pramod Cousin scored well in the last match. Hit 4 sixes by himself. So you had lots of runs in this venue. The pitch also very drawing one. It's a very flat one, ball coming very nicely under the bat after hit the deck. So it's a very good one. A little bit grass we can say, but very drying grasses out there. No moisture in the pitch, but if it's in it, any moisture in the pitch in the morning, that will help certainly for the bowlers. But we didn't see much helpness from the pitch to the bowlers. We've seen it in the game. Not only today and also yesterday. Now we're at the fine leg region now. Most of the time I'm in over 50% trying to get a ball, some carrom balls. This man. Obviously playing into the offside. For single. Mohammad Aslan didn't run, just walking through the pitch as well. First completed his single. He's out there for a while, around a half hour a day. 30 from 29 with 2 forces. Mostly played on the back foot and gets a single to end the over. Very, very good one. 5 singles of that over. And Pakistan YSCC is 71 for 2 after 10 overs. This may be the time. They're going to have some drinks for the players out in the centre. 71 overs, 71 for 2 from the Pakistan YSCC after 10 overs. It's halfway stage of the innings has been completed. Let's have a quick look about the match summary. Mohammad Aslan Sajid, the skipper, comes out of the crease as an open batsman, still out there from 30 from 29 balls, but taking a couple of forces, and Mazin Nadeem was out a while ago, played some quick inning of 25 from 17. Bilal Akram goes for 6. Nasser Khan out there with 7 runs from 9 balls. 3 extra hustles included of this innings. And talk about the bowling card, none for 10 in 2 overs from skipper Zalik Mohammed, and none for 21 in 2 overs. A little bit too expensive from Pascal Batum. And just 11 in 2 overs for Arul Prakash without wicket. Mohammad Rilwan, the man that who get a couple of wickets of the game. The players are taking some drinks out there. drinks break has been down 71 for 2 from the Pakistan YCC after 10 overs. The halfway stage is already completed of the innings and 10 overs to come right now. Mohammad Aslan Sajid out there in the centre. Some left arm orthodox to continuing day from Mohammad Nifraz of his first over goals for 9 runs as well. Now he came back into the attack. That's nicely played by Nazakan and gets a quick single to rotate the strike. They're probably looking to get something at around 160 or around that mark they were looking to get. That's been a not difficult one, but if they want to go to around 160 run mark, they're probably looking to go around 9 runs per over from this over until the 20th. That's a good shot, but there's a fielder out there on the bounce towards himself. There's three fielders on the offside boundary. There's the backward point on the boundary. Sweep cover. Gets in a little bit from the square, the wicket and long off. That nicely played straight down ground, worked to down for longer and just the one. Good bowling a little bit too quicker for both right-handers. Batters, we're talking about. There's a Zain happening to come side, Mohammad Hassan side to come by, and there we go. There, a wicket fallen by the man that he was in a long time on the centre, who's the skipper, Mohammad Hassan. He's on his way now. Take a look at the. This was very well that works from the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. That one has not turned away of himself. That one looks like come into himself. That's probably easy decision for the umpire. The legs umpire region. Very good work from the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. Wicket for the man who was in a good touch. Works back to the pavilion. Aslan gets but 31 off a run ball. It's been a very, very good work from the return Miskin, the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. 2 wicket goes to Mohamed Ruwan, and there's Mohamed Falsaiza. I will also strike the key man, says him. It's been a very good comeback from the ZFCC straight after the drinks break. Good deliberate strikes. Both courtesy of 2 doubles a while ago, and that puts the automatically pressure on its shoulders for Mohamed Hassan. Nicely played. Get a single to get things off the mark. Samjed, the batsman, he at least off the mark and 5 for 3 off. It is 75 run the ball after 11 overs. Loss of 3 wickets from the Pakistan YCC. the YC going around. So I have just giving a bit easier match right now. They're really handling the okay with this right. Man, they created a multi-rebel 15 goes down the ground, not be top of the bottom of the bat. Comes it for them. We talk about the cricket body is to play England in the Super 6 round. Then England won wickets. Now already finished out 30 matches of the 19 World Cup. Today also double headers happening at 1 o'clock in the local town Srilanka. Pakistan, New Zealand match of the 6th round. And Zimbabwe, India match. Just over the one playoff. So talk about the standings of the group in the 19 World Cup. There are 6 teams who in the group stage with 4 group with 3 in each. And Sri Lanka gets in the group with Australia, Ireland, Japan, and Sri Lanka and Joel loudly extra guy for France. He's out how it goes again. These players are looking through the ground. It's been after some long time for the YZ. They're doing it loud. Some cheers from the teammates at shop from because they've needed the boundary for every over to bring their team in good ball. They're certainly trying to get to a good because they lost previous match also. They're searching the first victory in Sri Lanka. Goes straight down the ground. Odd, but not timing. Just the one as well. Deliveries coming up. The development of the Olympic India, Bangladesh, and who qualified to the Super 6 round. US was out of them. And England, Pakistan, from Group C did not score. Selected Afghanistan and South Africa was the team selected for the 6th round. Afghanistan finished at the group, winning the group stage. And after that, made the Super 6 round, 2 groups, calling us Group 1 and Group 2. In Group 1, Sri at 3rd place, Australia at the top, Afghanistan 2nd, West Indies at 4th, South Africa at on the England at the top with India and 2nd, Pakistan, Bangladesh, New Zealand bottom of the table. That's how the World Cup is progressing during these days. Namibia and Zimbabwe ends up over turnovers ball. Pakistan is the 88th victory. Chaturanga news coming from the Kimberley playing the back foot to the onside to Brandon just boys the average of 107. Jason Welleck rails South African and 9 day had me jump from the US 19s on the list. and Chamu did the with 200 runs in 4 catches. Remember who scored a 92 run the match of the N9 World Cup against the Japan team, and it's a record breaking inning as well. So the run is scored from any player in under 19 cricket as well. 190 runs they're standing now, but after that he was just got the next 3 matches. He struggles Ireland and Australia, the group stage. Oh, that's a Pakistan the second time as the contribution from the wicketkeeper in the stands. Celebrating it a little bit that the opponent had. If he ball little through the air, little effort, balled around the middle of stump and gets up the third, and that's a very good delivery. Pakistan Jet, man was in the last match. Hey, he's gone now 4-30. Pakistan is struggling a bit. He goes for 12 from 11, 92 for 4. It's been 92-4 from the YCC, lost the wicket. It's been a very good bowling performance from the Bandar, a bit slow through the air, bit around the middle of the line, and a bit good deviation, good levels, even though from wicketkeeper. And the 92 for 4, Pakistan Jet. We're back to the dressing room for 12 from 11. Sammy Norman breaks out the crease and immediately gets off the mark. It was the man that scored 16 runs from coming out in the previous 40 of the match, and now comes at number 6. And 93 for 4 after 14 overs. Zal Mohammed into the attack his last over of the match. 3 overs goes for 20 without wicket. The scut. On to the left hand side. Now there's a mid wicket. On the fans with the long on. Slip cover. Only 3 fielders allowed the 30 out. That is up in the air. There's a long on. Get it up. I think it's over. He's set for 6 runs. It's a good start to the over from Mr. Norman. He was just settling in one delivery. And then he started his job of hitting the ball hard and hitting the ball aerial. No matter the fielder boundary or not, just starting to clearing the long boundary. He did it easily. Goes 3 outside this time and gets a single, and that brings the 100 on the board for the Pakistan YCC. We'll talk about if they're trying to get it at the end of the 15. That makes a little bit favor for the side. They did in 14.2 overs. 100 is almost runs per over now. Now they might look to create around 45, 50 runs for the next 5 overs. That's up in the chest, landing in front of himself. Overthrows. second overthrows the day. Now they back up behind the stumps of the bowler's end. As they can play 20 dot balls, just struggling for find the bat is still 16 from 20 and 4 sixes out there for his innings. It's golden normal as well, very in drive that day as well, so that will be a first number of days that bouncing too much in the pitch. Just a releasing not for the favor of the MCC. Here we go, free hit now. And then the field had to get with the still field as well, so the free hit was full toss, so the result is not too difficult. Goes straight down the ground for 4 runs. And it's a free hit, and that delivery was almost a freebie one for the American to take his first boundary. Wide long on and long off there. So can't get to it. He goes straight. Has an error. It's nicely playing. Should look to get 2. No, settle for 1. This seems to be a very good good over for the West City. Came of 15 runs in just 5 legal delivers. The ball a bit too slow. Just the one, but they couldn't look for get to it. There's an opportunity for 2. However, ends the 15 ends up a very successful over for the YSC and 16 off it, 109 for 4. 15 overs down, 109 for 4 from the YSC. The 15 overs remaining to the best to bring the Habits of the scorecard on the board for the YSC and it's 21 from 23 for Uman Kamil. It's 9 for 4 with the diamond 6 in front of his name. And the bowling spell of Zad Mohammed has been finished. Number 36 in his 4 overs well indeed. Talking about Lara continuing, bowling on his 3rd over, 1 for 8, very good. Well, lots of dot balls. Now coming over the wicket, the left-handed side over pitch delivery goes down the ground on the bounds in front of the long on. This guy's targeting the long on boundary a lot something now. On the leg side, to the offside for the right tennis to count. 6 more wickets in remaining as well as 29 more deliveries remaining. You get 50 for the next 29 deliveries. They can go to 150, 160. Well, they lost up a little bit. The MCC had not any worry about giving away the single. They might be looking at just minimizing the playing dot ball, playing big shots from the position side. They're trying to get 2 more wickets than they knew. The control of the game is their side. Let's see now. The squad like into the 30th ring. For some reason brings the 3 onto the offside. But turning into him. The plate. But to the one as well. It's a very good ball onto his field. He knew that the strong field was offside, but so he's trying to bowl a little bit flat and a little bit quicker to get the ball spinning away off the left hand. That's good side. Wicketkeeper can't get hands onto it. That is 2 wides for YSC. bowled well in the first couple of overs, just the 8 runs of his first 2 overs given away, but 5 from the first 3. We're in the overs now, so these batters are now charging a bit, trying to take on the bowlers. 2 balls coming off the over. And then as a can who didn't play last match for this match and this tour, but playing not bad, but one of the thing easy playing the dot balls, 22 from 85, as usually in a T20 game like this, like where it might take minimally about 100, but his strike is 100, isn't a shout, it's a big appeal, but umpire say nothing, so that may be missing down the leg, so let's start the end of the over, and 1615 for 4 from the West season. Arul Prakash into his second spell of the match. Well, in his first 2 overs, only 11 runs. Now he had to do his job in the dead overs. Brings the lawn into the 30-yard ring. Coming out of the wicket now. It's a good delivery hit straight down the ground to get quick single. Duck it would have been max interest, but not. Single of the first ball. That's very good running. Hit straight to the field and stays straight away and runs to the danger area. We can the risk. Nothing wrong with the net from Simon Elman. Looking to freeze on now. Elman has out there for a while and half hour, so he had an idea about the pitch he had right, and especially about the bowlers. So trying to take on him. There's a middle of his up, a long goal, square leg, and brings the front leg under the boundary as well. So maybe he's running towards some short pitch to boost. Not sure. That went to the pitch. That should be out. That is a simple chance. I think, and he has. I think he has. He's working on it. It's a simple chance to take around it, just turn it into the hands of the bowler and just look for a quick single bat. That was simple, direct from the bowler Prakash, and that deep in Amsterdam went. A muscle cast, but 22 from 27, 16-5. How the count works out, Chris? It's the boundary of the first ball from McCann comes to the things off the mark. And in through the direction. He pays the ball from himself in. There was a lot of pace from Prakash. And guided down to third line. It's a good stop himself. Taking a wicket. Holding a delivery like that is satisfying one for a bowler, but that's not the baddest deliveries. We need to remember for you, there was a very, very good pace, just guiding the skills of the batsman. Still, there was a third man taking on the boundaries. We can put 5 fielders allowed at 38. Now, Hyder Khan certainly linked to his best. It's a powerful backswinger from this YCC. Lots of talent. Here we go. That's a good one. It's a very good delivery, but there's the misfield. There's not much of it from himself to stop. Just tries to stop it from his foot. But the result is taking a single. There's a lot of T20s is progressing around the world because in upcoming we had the men's T20 World Cup that drilled it through the point and that's raced away far. Saminanan is on the childful morning here at the LRDC grounds in Colombia. At the full time, Arul Prakash has span on a slip from the middle. He's a wire. 17 fine now. This is good cricket from him. This is absolutely cricket. Good man on the long on. Mid wicket squalk on defense as well. Let's see. This is the last ball of his over. It technically it's a run, but it's lots of run game. I mean, 10 runs from the 5. Here we go, last ball. That's a third man, but ends up the over. 70 down, 125 for 5, raised up to 7.5 now. You know, the T20 Cup in upcoming 9th of February, starting in the 10th of February, opening show between Netherlands and Pakistan at the Single Sports Club ground in Colombia. 3 matches, but every day in the World Cup, then 2 in India and 1 in Q. And so the warm up of that, lots of countries are playing lots of matches, and the international level. You know, the island is playing a PT series like a couple of days ago against Italy, and Italy team was one shot, but there's a fielder out there. Not taking it from high Khan. But no players, that's a mistake really lots of players are doing. Hit so hard and so nicely, but placing. He's passing the bat to him onto his third over goes for 17 runs of his first couple of overs, going 21 runs of his first 2 overs. Now bowling in the dead overs. Not easy bowling in the overs because all the batters are always targeting to hit the ball hard and hit the ball out of the pack as well. So variations is so important. Let's see. Long off and extra cover on defense. Long on would be good. Third man on the boundary. Today's the day for the whole match of 3-1 international season. It's the third match in Lanka. We're playing till 2.5 for a clock. And look at the timing at the Arabs International Stadium. That match result will deciding who wins the series already. The series has been tied 1-1. The opening one, the international won by Sri Lanka by 19 runs. The next one won by 5 wickets by England. It was a very low scoring game indeed. Perfect delivery. A little bit pace off into the pitch. It's an almost a good Yorker. Sri Lanka had some wonderful lineup with the bowling, and we've seen it in the pretty much that's hit hard, but straight to the fielder again. No placement from Sonalman. The left-hander is the wicket-keeper of the previous match. Let's see who's going to wicket-keeping in this match for YSC. Talk about the SSC men's in T20. Cricket World Cup, Sri Lanka on the Group B side. 20 teams who's participating in this tournament. We talk about this in the last day also. Then 5 on each group. India in Group A as well. Sri Lanka the group. Oh, that's going up in the air. Can somebody get to it? No, it's landed safely. It's gone high for lots of time. It's ball in the air, but the squally fielder unable to get onto it. Talk about the Group B, Australia, Ireland, Oman, and Zimbabwe, the teams that Sri Lanka had to play in this World Cup. 3 venues we had from Sri Lanka to Perth International Stadium, Single Sports Club ground, playing for the first time in day-night conditions, under day-night conditions. And after that, we had to move to the central part of the Sri Lanka, the Palikala International Stadium from Kandy. And 5 wins we had from India, something like Narendra Modi Stadium, the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai, and Eden Gardens. And a few venues that we had from India for the ICC Men's World Cup. That's going up the extra cover, says Money right back, but he didn't judge that one. So during that, they will take a single to win the over. It's going to be 120, 130 for 5 from YSCC after 18. It'll progress into his first over of match and direct kid given him. Well done from wicket keeper behind the stumps. Gets a direct hit from the far end stump, and that brings the high down. Nauman is always looking to get strike for the next few breeze of the over. And the result is the end of a wicket. It's a wide. We remember that. Haider Khan goes 8 on run out. 100 for 6. Said Mohammed Asha Hussain side of the crease, getting at the non-strike end. Because Haider Khan was run up from the striker's end. Here you go. Rul Praga. Pace on and swinging his for himself. Pitched it in the slot on that moment from Arul Pragaj. So very, very good ball. I hit the deck so hard. A good pace from himself. Well, coming very quickly after hit the deck. From Oman 19 from 14. To get his team into a strong position. Only more than 11 delivers only remaining to do anything for this side. Mid off up, mid on the fence. Coming round the wicket now. He goes again, but he missed again. So 2 doubles. Very good now from Arul Pragaj. Just like a little bit pace over than the previous delivery. The strike rate is very important now. Strike rate is down 126 for Sami Ahmed. And talk about the strike rate. We know the Abhishek Sharma from India is absolutely hard hitter to bowl. His international cricket in T's strike rate is 190. He's been an unbelievable hitter to bowl. A magnificent pressure against position bowlers with hitting balls such hard. That's going up in the air. Mid off is up, so it'll save, but won't get to the fence, and they will run through for it. No middle to that one from Noman. So go ahead, Abhishek Sharma played a second fastest 50 for India in a few days ago against the New Zealand at the third T20 international match. He took his half century from just 14 balls. Remember, played lots of ratings and was that venue against New Zealand Black Caps. And then he took 68 from 20 balls unbeaten. And the match, talk about the summary of the game. 153 was the total the New Zealand scored. And batting first, the target was 44, but India chased down just a bit. Not only him, they struck out the skipper, also back in form. Scored a quick 50 from just 20 as well. And cricket team is an incredible form, especially the Abhishek Sharma as well. Outstanding of the ball, still just 5-year-old man with T20 national standard. He's 35 in T20s. That is not the easiest of scores to score in the format like that. Back to this game. This has been a very good bowling from the Our Prakash very much based on sometimes and sometimes based on lots of variations, bowling off guard, bowling cross him, everything, including of his bowling. Very talented. His bowling his last over with his best effort. Just give it away. 5 runs, the first 5 deliveries of the year, but this is the last ball. So Mohamed Hussein, he might look to freeze his arm, but this is first ball facing in this game. Deliberate and some says use on the side because then I can keep strike next over. 19 down, 130-56. Pass the pattern, ball in the last over. Here we go. Sammy Noman on strike. Good delivery, hit hard. He says, wait on you. I will strike for the next few balls. So that means he's always targeting to hit the ball hard, hit the ball into the fence. 3 on the offside, 2 on the onside there. It's some sort of a gap around of 35 meters of a gap between the long on and the long on. Take a little bit straight as possible. Here's over the wicket. Yes, the pace delivery hit hard straight to field, and now he gets a run because he knew if he not taken that any single, that will make a threat for the scorecard. So Mohamed Asha Hussein now he probably looking to get a single and try to give it the opportunity to strike for the next few deliveries for Samir Nauman. Samir Nauman is betting very well, I think. I mean, he's playing so beautifully the shot what he play. Good solid batsman, I seen him from the side. Brings the squad up into the ring. Now taking only 2 fielders on the onside. It's a good delivery and opportunity for run out in the non-striker's end, but he missed out on it. The wicket keepers will remember in the last over, isn't it something like that from this wicket keeper? Yeah, Samir Nauman backward strike. That shows there's a bias from the umpire. 3 balls remaining to do the best as well. Looking 150 is still possible. 2 sixes and 2s will do that certainly for their side. He moving across the stumps. He swings, but he missed it. It's a wide delivery. Passing the Batum is not happy about that, but it's a wide delivery. We have respect for the umpire's decision. He says it's come inside, but that's the umpire's last decision as well. So 137 still on the board. So man, no one looking to go over extra cover because only long off on the front of square of the boundary in the offside. This may be pace off delivery. Yes, it is. It's a little bit pace off. Wicketkeeper running down to the back, but they won't do. They will get to. That's a good running between the wickets as well from the Pakistan YSCC. All drama in progressing. It's a one shot. It's a short run. I mean, very disappointed. Every single run was absolutely important in this difficult situation. So under the situation like that, umpire shows it's a short run. Would you believe it? So they run too, but The one of the good thing is Simon Norman is striking. Hit hard. Straight to long off. Should look for two. Might look for two. They will get for two. That's excellent running. No, they couldn't get. He couldn't created his ground there from side Mohammed. He's run out there. With remaining a one deliberate. It's a good throw from Phil Radmidov. Maybe that's Pramod Kasun, I think. Anas working out to the crease now. On the left side of me, the dressing room we had from Pakistan. It's like a left hand Anas, but he's in the non-strikers. Then he won't face for the upcoming delivery. Right now we're moving to the last ball of the game. And 39 on the board. Simon Herman started positively, but struggling a little bit at the end to find the bounce. Here we go, last ball. Goes up in the air. I think he clears. That a glorious way to finish it. It's the biggest six of the inning. It's the last ball to get it. What a way to finish it off. And Simon Herman. It's a big hit indeed. Takes off the pace off, delivered nicely from the middle. That good bat swing over long off. This is wonderful end of the innings from YSCC. They couldn't get to 150, but they get to 145. It's a good scorecard. It's a challenging one, there's no doubt about it. They just had to do the job right now. So 145 for 7. Now look at this scorecard once again. And Mohamed Aslan starts the open batsman and goes get runnable 31 and Mercy nothing with 25 for Nasser Khan. Marcus Amjad with 12, and this is a quick inning, very much of a contribution there from Simon Herman to bring this total 31 from 23 unbeaten. So talk about the bowling cats. There was a couple of wickets for the Mehmet Rilwan and 1 wicket for each Mehmet Nifras and Chaturanga Bandara, and also a couple of run-outs include of this innings. It's a very good scorecard. So these MCs need 146 for the victory from a 120 balls. So we'll come back with the run chase. Don't go anywhere. There with the live action. Hello and welcome back everybody to the LRDC cricket grounds in Colombo. It's the second match. It's the first T20 of the Pakistan YCC Tour of Sri Lanka 2026, and moving to the let's have a look at the quick match summary. The YCC winning the toss and deciding to have bat first. They scored 145 for 7 in their 20 overs, and then Mohammad Aslan Sajid got 31 runs and 25 for Mr. Nadeem, 22 for Umar Nasser Khan, and what a wonderful inning at the end from Salman and 31 from just 23 with getting a couple of sixes. So now we're back into the run chase. So 146 is the target from 120 balls for the victory. Two openers are working into it. The center, Pramod Dekasun, successful batsman in the tournament. The last day highest scorer. We're taking 47 runs from just the 26 balls as well. So talk about this game, the power play has been absolutely important in all type of formats as well. So especially for the YSCC, they might gonna get a couple of wickets in the first 6 overs inside the power play and trying to get a ball to dot balls and moving towards the ZMCC's point of if you've been a fan of it, it's an MCC, the power play, maybe if you can get around 50 runs of a scoreboard at the end of the first 6 overs, that brings them so easy to the victory as well. They had a very strong batting unit as well, especially this top of the order looking really strong as well. Person the Patumus can bat so well, promote the Kasunus shows what he can do in the last day morning with some power hitting. Looks like a Pramod Dekasun on strike. Passing the Patum and the non-strike is in as well. It has been a right hand and left hand, a batting combination as well. Brings the long on onto the boundary straight away as well with along the fine leg. Here goes the first ball, Ijaz Ahmed. Past the outside edge and straight away. It's been a very, very good start indeed from Ijaz Ahmed, who bowled with some good pace in the last day, we remember. Start with some little bit of a pace off delivery. Brings third man onto the fence and gets the fine leg up. It's a good move from the YSCC because we've seen it in the last play in the few times when Pramod Dekasun looking to freeze his arms, gets the thick outside edge and goes through that third man direction. So that's a good move from YSCC. Just Ahmed on his way from out the wicket. Oh, past the inside edge, and it's a very good delivery. It's a good take from Ahmed Nauman behind the stumps, the wicket keeper. It's nicely bowling. It's a little bit of a movement with the brand new ball for Ijaz Ahmed. Pitched it a little bit to Fuller and gets the movement in towards the batsman. Talk about the Pramod Dekasun, lots of experienced batsmen as well. 95 matches, over 3,100 runs, and 27 times he's got 30s and 16 half centuries and 500s in front of his name. He's a very talented batsman as well, very powerful batsman as well. His strike rate is 195. It's been an enormous one, there's no doubt about. Moving towards the pass into Patum on the non-strikers end. Another talented player. 95 matches. Correction, 47 matches for passing the Patum. 1,289 runs. 11 half centuries for himself. Best is 96 as well. That means he was just short of 100. But very solid batsman he's been. Can hit the ball harder. Even he can get his team into a good position. He swings again, but he missed it. This one hasn't carried into the gloves of the wicketkeeper. So there'll be 4 byes. Very disappointing. Presented some good bounce early, but not right now. He couldn't get much bounce into the hands and just short of himself for 4. They weren't happy about that move. But it's been a very good bowling. Premedikesun tries 3 times to get the bat on ball, but he missed it in 3 out of 3. Usually he's a powerful bowler. He can connect the ball from the very first ball, but not today, not now. Pace on. Looking to pull it away again. He missed it. Swing and a miss as well. Good bowling from Ijaz Ahmed. Gets the angle right from coming on the wicket. Gets a little bit of a movement away off his body. Third man on the fence as well. Brings the long on into the 30-yard ring. Brings the fine leg into the 30-yard ring and pulls square leg back into the fence as well, because he was in it a couple of times, and this guy was trying to play that pull shot, but missed it fortunately for the favour of YSCC. Now square leg on the boundary. It's a fuller delivery. It's a very good delivery. He's asking the question. All drama is happening here as well. He had no idea where it's gone. It's a perfect in-swinging Yorker from Ijaz Ahmed into the pitch. He was completely shocked out as well. The field was set up for a short pitch delivery with second square leg, but the almost surprising delivery that was for Pramod Dikasan. 5 dot balls in a row for himself. Some pressure now for himself. There you go. Brings mid-wicket out here. And square leg getting in front of square of the wicket. It's a working region between the square leg and mid-on and slipping playing. Maybe some outswinger. Here we go. Last ball of the first time. It's a very good over so far. But not the end. It's a lovely looking shot. He frees his arms well. Over extra cover for 4. Over point for 4. Boundary to ends the over. It's a good over for the ZMC. Is it MCC? 9 of it. 9 without lost. Mohsin Nadim into the attack from the commentary box, and coming in left arm round the wicket to the attack with second squalling and a long on the fence. He's bowling to pass into Patum. Start with a tossed up delivery. A little bit Shots are played on the back foot, immediately get things off the mark. Now the two batters are off the mic, getting very well in the 9 runs of the previous over. That last ball of the previous over has been a nice way to end up. They full of delivery to trying to find the outside edge, but frees his arms nicely from Brahma. The cousin just over. And the point field as well, sliced that one. Now the left-hander to left-arm, and that'll be a good contest. Maybe Pramod might allows to play in front of left-armer's ball coming into it himself. Takes two fielders on the onside, it's long gone and mid-wicket. Trying to get the advantage in the power play. It's a short delivery. There's a fielder at square up in the 30-yard ring and gets over his head for 4 runs. Just bouncing it once and into the rope for 4. Good start from Pramod Cousin to the over. He takes back-to-back boundaries as well. Way too short, but a little bit too quicker, but nicely set on the back foot. Good idea about the field what he has. Square leg up, so he knew he goes aerial. This is wonderful batting from him. Only he can put 2 fielders allowed the 30-yard circle. He knew that. He takes the advantage of it. Good footworks and nice bat swing there. Mainly the strength what he has is his bat swing as well. It's a good one. Takes it from high to low when the ball connecting on the bat. So Nadim again, short again. This one is up in the air, but it's over mid-off. Has he got the distance? He has. It's a good shot. This one on the back foot clears the mid-off. And what a beautiful shot that is. This guy looks like unstoppable here at the LRDC grounds. Mostly Nadim had to think a lot of things about his bowling. The one over a square leg, this one over mid-off from the back foot. Not the easiest of shots to play on the back foot, but a good shot that hits like easy as you like. Now change of angles. Round the wicket again. And worked away into its short square leg. Gets a single. Good cricket. Nicely understanding the situation. Enough runs came up into the over, so just working from the front foot to the onside for take a single and rotate the strike. Now 125 from 110 is the target. That's gone down the leg side. Wicketkeeper can't get to it, so quick outfield. But won't get to the boundary. Umpire signals wide. Run rate is just taking over 12 runs per over now. Almost 14 right now with a couple of runs. Talk about the match officials of the day. It's Kushan Jayavikrama and Hiranta Gomez is the 2 umpires out in the centre as well. And the contribution is given by Dimitri Sankar with the scoring. What a shot that is! Over mid-wicket for 6 runs, once again on the back foot. This is an enormous start from the ZMCC. Brilliant batting, takes on the short delivery again for the 3rd time in the over. He hits a boundary against the Mosinadin. That's an aerial shot, 2nd 6 in the over. What an start. He's a dangerous batsman. He gives a clear message to the opposition side. You can't bowl there in the short pitch like that for this man, because he's not going to miss out anything. Ball number 5, hit hard, through to the mid-off. It's a dot ball to end the over, but it's a very good one. It's a very expensive over, 20 off it, 29 without lost. baby, continuing. He's on to his second over. 5 of his first now, bowling to pass in the pattern. Good delivery, wanted to get quick single, had to hurry, and they did hurry. That's a very positive cricket friend, these at MCC, taking on the bowler straight away. Early on, and then even a good cricket friend, seen it from passing the pattern. He knew at the moment the Pramondir Kasun looking very good and looking very much powerful, so he understands that. Straight away he decides to get a single and use the opportunity to face for the most of the deliveries for Pramondir Kasun. Very good understanding of cricket disease from him. Very intelligent from him. Still during the third over, run rate is over 13 and a half. Through the fine leg for 4 runs. It's a nice little flick from Pramondir Kasun as well. Nicely picked it up. A little bit of a swing on that, I think. But no matter. Pitch it in the middle of the leg, just taking on those runs easily. The ball also carries some good pace. Oh, what a direct hit that was. From the outside of the ground to the centre, very well thrown, but it's not needed now. 20 of the previous machine, Nadim's over with a couple of sixes and 1 boundary. It's been a superb over. This is a gorgeous shot. Shot of the day and shot of the tournament. Out of the park here at the LRDC ground. What a great shot, like an international player. It's all class showing with that shot. Visited some lots of cross-bat shots, lots of shots and lots of sixes in the tournament, but this is a shot and a half from Pramondir Kasun. Picked it up nicely from the middle of the bat and sent it out of the stadium. That shows how much he's clever. In 2.5 overs, these are MCC up to 40s. Run rate is 16. The Pakistani cricket is at a very, very dangerous level in this game. That's up in the air. There's the fielder. Fine leg. Can he get there? Can he? No, he can't. It's a 6 runs. It's a good shot again. But he couldn't control that one. It's a top edge and just getting over the fielder at fine leg. A moment ago, the people who was talking about, is it out or not? It's 6, it is. 2 in a row. He's on hurry to get things into a victory for his at MCC. 37 from 14. 4 sixes and 3 fours. Striking over 260 now. This is a tremendous piece of batting. Brilliant cricket from the ZMCC. This is the second match of this tour for the Pakistan YSCC. They're looking for victory, but under this situation, it's not easy as you like. 100 on the lead from 104 balls. Pace off delivery. Gets a quick single. Very good. Sensational cricket this has been. When the game is starting, the asking rate is 7.25, but now the asking rate down to 5.5 as well, because the ZMCC need just 99 from 103 balls. Current rate over 16.5. This everything was doing by one person out there in the centre who gets to the non-strike descent. Pramondir Kasun as well. Patum got just 2 runs, but 38 for Pramondir Kasun. Nice contribution of this partnership now. Fine leg and third man on the boundary. We're still enduring the ball play. So they can't put more fielders. Only 2 on the allowed the 30 out. That's a good delivery. Survive for it. That's not bad. From ZMCC 47 without loss after 3 overs. Another expensive over down. 18 came off it. Bilal Akram into the attack from the scrimmage box, and after hitting 20 runs against Mohsen Nadim, this is the guy that who able to break promote the cousin in the last day, also with bowling a one quicker delivery. The captain who thinks he's believing, he's trusting about Bilal Akram can break this partnership. Let's see. Coming around the wicket. Goes for a big stroke but gets it inside half of the pad. Just the one round. He's moved to 39 from 16. At the moment, passing the bottom had the opportunity to play with lots of dots. So if you're struggling a bit, you can play dots also. But because no pressure on his shoulders, because his partner is when the pressure is building, is just releasing every pressure with some incredible cricket shots as well. So there was a passing the bottom had the opportunity to play without any pressure as well. He can work the singles easily. But he says, I'm not working singles. I'm also dealing with sixes. That's a 6 and 50 up from the ZMCC. Goes over long on. 50 comes up by the ZMCC during the fourth over. What a way to brings up that one from passing the pattern. Takes up the slow delivery into the pitch and gets nicely punished over long on. There's a protection out there, but no matter. He goes again, but there's a fielder out there, mid-wicket coming in, but just landing in front of himself. Just the one. Now the two batters are dealing with the sixes as well. 9 from 5 for Patum. Cousin is 39 from 16. This has been a really positive start indeed against this bowling unit. Long on mid-wicket. Just the two fielders that taking on the boundary on the for Pramod Dekasun. Round the wicket again. Bowling a little bit slow through the air. Wicketkeeper just struggled to get to it, but it's a wide down the leg side, as we remember. That shows the pressure what these bowlers having. Bowling wides also. Good one, very good one. So a flat one, it's a quicker one, a little bit, and comes a little bit too quickly after hit the deck. Now the patience is very important. They might understand that lots of runs is already comes into the scoreboard, so unusual shots are not needed. But that is a good shot. That is another 6. Hit hard, but it comes not the middle of the bat, but enough power to get it all the long off. But a good start this is. The second 6 in the over. Second 6 against Bilal Akram. That's the 5th one for Pramod Dekasan. He goes to 40s with that. He's too hurry to get onto his 50 now. 45 from 18 balls. This has been a stunning performance from this left-hander. Wait, patience. That's the message from the dressing rooms, and the 4 overs down. 62 without loss, going at 15.5 runs per over. In the last match, Pramod Dekasan is missed out his half century by a 3 runs. Hoping he can get to it now. It looks like more spin to continuing from the bot ends. It's gonna be it. Coming from left arm round the wicket. It's a good delivery to start off his new bowling spell from Mohammad Aslan Sajid. Playing his first match in the tournament, who's the captain. Lots of pressure on his shoulders. They lost in the last match too, and they looks like they're moving towards the losing of the game. That's a good shot. Beautifully picked up from passing the Batum, and a couple of bounces into the boundary for 4 runs. Good shot. Lovely way to pick it up. That's delivery into the middle of the bat. Good bat swing, nice Power using his bottom hand to get that one aerial. And we need to remember Mehmet Arslan Sajid has also been the manager of the team. Now he's bowling from round the wicket. He goes again in the gap. That's a good shot. Nice placement. We've seen it some struggles from the placement in the last match from these players, but that is a good shot and a good placement. Back-to-back boundaries is not the best of a start from Skipper. To his bowling. 8 runs from 3 balls and 17 from 8. This guy's playing some beautiful, decent looking shots here. Nicely placed that one through. Extra cover and mid-off. The goodest of things, he got that similar runs, got the similar boundaries through the similar direction of extra cover and mid-off. That's the short one. This time also he able to get that one over extra cover. Same result, same boundary again for the Pasir Nicely picked up. Not too much of a speed of the delivery, so get some power onto it from the back foot. You get the last couple of boundaries is from the front foot, now from the back foot as well. This is very, very good batting. Decent start from the local side against the YSCC. There's some sort of a belief he gets when the run chase is starting for the YSCC, but now it is just losing from the bowling side. Good delivery after getting 3 boundaries in the over in a row. 12 so far from 5. Last ball coming. 9 on the boundary of the offside. 2 on the onside region. Last ball from Skipper. He goes again. That is a better shot what I seen in this over. That's a 6 runs. Over mid-off he goes. Lovely way to end the over. 18 came of it. It's 80 without lost off the 5. This has been a dream start for these at MCC. 80 without lost off the 5. They're going incredibly well. What a way to end that previous over 2 with a giant 6 over long go from Pasir He's now also strike the ball well. Strike rate is 236 for him. Correction, 236 for Pramod Dikasan. 245 is the strike rate for Pasir as well. Now, Pramod Dikasan is on strike. He's not too far for his half century. Just needed 5 runs. 1 big hit enough. It is Hussein Ahmed Malik into the attack from commentary box end. Looks like he's coming from round the wicket through to the attack. This is the last over of the power play. Long off. And deep mid wicket on the fence. 18 runs came off the previous over against the skipper Mohammad Aslan Sajid. Tossed up, it's a good delivery. Good way to start it. Let's see how's the next few deliveries coming off this over. Lots of runs in the previous few overs also came. Run rate is now going over 15, almost 15 and a half. Outside edge and running down the third man, but just the one. It's bowling very slow from Hussein Ahmed Malik. It's a good thing what I saw from himself. Bowling slow through the air. Then the batter was struggling a little bit. He's played that struck too early from Pramod Dikasan. But no damage done for himself. The patience is very important. He missed out his 17th half century in the last day by just short of 3 runs. No, just short of 4 runs he is. But still he's not out. So let's see what he's going to do now. Now Pramod is on the non-striker's end. Passing to on strike. He's also hitting the ball very well. Strike rate is better than him. Pramod Down the track he comes, the stump chance which goes down from wicketkeeper Samir Narman in behind the stumps. So that will be just the bye. I think it is a bye signaled by the umpire. So that would have been the opportunity to break this giant partnership of 82 runs. But it just begins from Samir Narman. And behind the stumps, the luck is there on the Yellow Army. 3 balls coming off the over. Short one. Is that the half century? I think it is. He does. Into it, the commentary box area it comes. And what a way to go to your half century from Pramod Dikasum. He brings up his half century in just 22 balls. Pramod Dikasum. Outstanding blow this is. 52 from 22. What a magnificent way to go to your half century. With a massive 6 in down towards the long on region. He didn't know he brings up his half century, but later he gets raised on his bats as well. Gets it down to long off, hit hard, but from the bottom of the bat. The last ball coming off the over looks like a little bit too good than the last before was this one from Hussain Mohammad Malik, just 8. But let's see the last ball of the over. Can he finish it better? 89 on the board. No, he can't. He can't finish it better. It's a 6 runs over corner for 6. 15 of the over, up to the 90s from the ZMC. 95 without lost. What a hit from Pasupattum. Takes the slug sweep into the game as well. And very, very good control of a shot from him. His third 6 in the game. He's 33 now from just 13 balls. 17 for his half century now. The power play has done. I think it's the biggest power play in the tournament of the Pakistan YSCC Tour of Sri Lanka 2025 this series. 95 runs of the power play now in the second power play. I mean, now they can put 5 fielders allowed the 30-yard circle. It's change of bowling from the far end. Just played from the soft hands into the back foot point region. From the cousin in 53 from 24. Patum is 33 from 13 balls. Both players able to get their strike rate over 200. 224 Kasum. And the long gone. Square leg mid long on and mid wicket on the fence on the onside. Bowling absolutely slow from Junaid Khalid. He picks up a couple of wickets in the last day also. But bowling absolutely slow. So these two batters had to adjust for that, facing for slow balls, bowling like a little bit too slow than the spinners also. But long on and long off, taking on the boundary with along the field at the sweeper cover. 96 runs on the board. The slow delivery, he picks it up so well from Pasupattum and into it, the scoreboard area for 600 comes up. 100 comes up by the ZMCC in during the 7th over. What a fashion to get that 100-run mark with a giant 6 over extra cover. They're looking in a decent touch as well. Pasupattum is not going to miss out the loose deliveries like that. Same field again. Into the fine leg area for single, just the little flick. 103 on the board, now 43 from 80. It's the target. That looks like not the difficultest for these players. It's been a record-breaking partnership. It's a 100-run partnership from just 40 balls. Builded it in quick time. The run rate is taking over 15 runs per over. Looks like Pramod Dikasuni struggles a lot to phase in front of it. This slow bowling. Last ball coming off the over. Last over went for 14 from Hussain Mohammad Malik, and now Junaid Khalid goes for 8 runs from 5 balls. He's coming from over the wicket. Wide delivery outside the off stump. 2 umpires in the centre. Kushan Jaivikrama and Harinta Gomez as well. The couple of very experienced bull umpires. He goes for it, but he missed it. It's a wide again. 2 wide deliveries against Pramod Dikasuni. 10 runs so far in the over. This has been incredible batting as well. We'll talk about the conditions here right now. At the LRDC ground, not much of sunshine, but the best conditions to play the game of cricket. It's a big shot. Pasace is pitching outside the leg stump, and it's the end of the 7th over. 105 for none from the ZMCC, going at 15 runs per over. The players has been taking some drinks and brings the bowling change from this commentary box end, and it's time for Mohammad Abubakar. Some right arm medium pace from him. Let's see, can he gonna break this partnership? Passing to Patum is 40 from 15, just the 10 runs short of his 50. Square leg on the boundary, gets in front of square of the wicket. And now put mid on back into the fence and long off and extra cover. And third man on the fence. Good delivery, very good one. Little bit into the pitch. This guy is in a very, very good form. There's two actually in a very good form as well. The Boston Patum has taken 81 runs in this tournament so far. Over 100 runs for Pramod Dikasuni in this competition. The pace of delivery is beaten onto it. Almost a leg cutter from him. Good bowling from Abubakar. When we look the bowling card of this game, what YSCC used, they used lots of bowlers as we remember. They got Mohsin Nadeem. 20 runs goes to his over, 14 runs goes to the over of Hussain Mohammad Malik. 10 off the previous over from Junaid Khalid. Over 20 runs is goes for the 2-over spell of Ijaz Ahmed. 15 runs went for against Bilal Akram. When Captain Mohammad Aslan Sajid bowling, 18 runs goes with 3 fours and a 6. That's good running bit with the wickets from 2 batters, 2 set batters in the crease. Now the Premier Dickerson is playing without any pressure as well. He brings his team milestone, he brings this personal milestone, so now he had to only free his bat swing as well. Coming from over the wicket, so far so good, just the 2 runs from 3 balls. That's up in the air, is he got the distance? Has he? I don't think, and that is another 6 from Dickerson. He's already couldn't middle that one, I think come from the bottom of the bat as well, but good pop off he has. The left-hander, good shot over long off. The first 3 balls he able to manage for just 2 runs, but that 4th one went for 6 as well. Now 33 need from just the 74 balls. This was something that different. Trying to play this good, but it's not the best of options, because especially the final leg also tagging on the boundary. If the final leg getting up in the 30-yard ring, that'll be not the baddest of options, but in a fielding situation, fielding setup like this, playing a shot like that, even no pace from the bowler, is not the one that he want to do as well. The last ball coming off the over. 8 so far. Can he finish it better like this? No, he can't. He hit the one that into the square leg region for 1 bounce into the rope for 4. That's a good shot from Pramod Dickerson. He moves to 64 from just 30 balls. It's a good end to the over. 12 of it, 117 without loss. Junaid Khalid continues 10 of his first over. Nicely played into it, the fine leg for single. 118 now on the board. They may be looking to finish the game inside the 10 overs. We've seen it. The match between New Zealand and India was ended up a couple of days ago. I mean, 30-20 ended up in a couple of days ago, and then 154 on target was chased by the Indian team in just 10 overs. With some remarkable batting like from Abhishek Sharma. Then he took 68 runs from just 20 balls unbeaten. Suryakumar Yadav also brings up his 50 from just 20 balls. Raining sixes, we've seen it from that 2 players against the Kiwi bowlers. .64 from 30 from Pramod Dickerson. We've seen it in the previous over. He struggles a little bit in front of a Junaid Khalid to face. We'll get a single now. Oh, a little misfield, eh? But they couldn't get that. I think Pasidu is playing a little bit better than the from the cousin in front of a Junaid Khalid. So you know sometimes when the bowlers are bowling in a very slow pace like this, there's some of the batters when they practices in front of 120, 125 kilometers per hour, they struggles always to face in front of a slow pace like this. That's been a natural one. Oh my goodness, hit like a tracer bullet. Not too far off the head of the umpires. His hat was already gone down, but he's doing his job well. Signals for. That has been a very, very close one through his head. A good sound of the bat it comes in that occasion with ball contact with the bat. 46 now from Pasdupetu, one hit away to his half century. He goes for it and nicely placed it, and that'll raise the way, but I don't think it'll get to the fence. It doesn't. Just the one. What a remarkable partnership. This is 125 from just the 152 balls. Run rate is a little bit down to 14 from 15. But that is not a matter, because the current run rate is also getting it over 14. Taking run rate like that has been not too easy. It's a good delivery. Once again, a pace-off delivery into the pitch is beaten. I think one of the economical footballers is Junaid Khalid in the game. Just goes economies just less than 10 runs per over. Each other bowlers economies taking over 10 runs per over as well. But the question is, Junaid Khalid can finish this over like the previous well he did. That's gone up in the air. Long on coming underneath it. Has he been taken? I think he has. It's a good catch. It's not long on also came onto it. Mid wicket runs back, but finally two fielders die, and the mid wicket is taking it. That's a good catch as well. Finally, Junaid Khalid is able to brings up the wicket and break the partnerships. It's 125 runs of a partnership has been comes to end. A brilliant inning this is from Pramod Dekasan. He walks back for 65 from 33 balls. 125 for one from the ZMCC after 9 overs. That has been an outstanding inning from Pramod Dekasan as well. Lots of cheers from his teammates. 9 overs complete, 125 for one, going at 13.8 runs, 9 runs per over. Mohamed Ilham works out this. Number 3, a little bit of a promotion of batting order for himself. He's better the last there around number 7, number 6. Today's at 1 down. (21 lead), 47 from Pasindupatum in just 21 balls. Mohamed Abubakar into the attack, 12 of his first over. It's been a little bit too expensive. Over the wicket for Pasindupatum. Right down the leg side to start the air, a little bit of a pace-off delivery. Thought I'm going to bowl some leg cutter, but missed the line. Remember, sometimes they score 20 runs per over, so if they want, they can finish this finish this match inside 1 over. When Mersin, Nadim bowling, these guys Scored 20 runs against himself with a couple of sixes and 2 fours. That shows how strong is this playing 11. Deep mid wicket and squall on the fence. Good delivery there. Bowling a little bit too slow. They understand bowling a little bit too slow is the one of the option, but they had to control these batters. They understood that one from when Junaid Khalid is bowling. He bowls lots of slow. Then the batters are struggles a little bit to get going with their rate. Then that wicket is missed from Pramod Dekasun. Run rate is now slowly moving down from that 15 to the 13th as well. Again, passing the batsman on strike. 48 from 22. The one hit away, struggling from that 40s to get to the 50 run mark. Again, down the leg side it goes. It's a wide signal from the umpire. 11 half centuries for passing the Patum in the format. Is this the 12th half century? Today's Pramod Dekasun brings up his 17th half century indeed, into a grand fashion, with hitting a massive 6 over long off as we remember. Nicely worked away. Might gonna look into get 2. They did. So that will be the half century for Pasudu Patum as well. It's a wonderful inning from Pasudu Patum, using all the class, all the experience, and it's his 12th half century in the format as well. Brings it up in style with a couple of runs into the onside. Another dot ball. Bowling a little bit too good now from Mohammad Abibakar, because that key man, the one who makes a massive threat for the opposition side, he was now not in the centre, he was at the pavilion right now. The last ball coming off the over seemed to be a good one without any boundaries. Just the 6 from first 5 balls. Nicely played, straight in the hands of the backward point, and the 10 overs down, the halfway stage is done and dusted of the innings, 131 for 1. Junaid Khalid is getting his 3rd and consecutive over. Mohammad Dilhab on strike. The full artillery works it down to Longer for get a quick single, and now the passenger Patum is back on strike as well. The 3 big hits away for stunning victory for the ZMCC up against the Pakistan YSCC. Looks like the second consecutive victory in the series is not too far for them. Goes forward from Pasadena Patum into mid-wicket. Will it race away? And it does. Ball wins the chase. That's a boundary. Nice looking shot from Pasadena Patum over mid-wicket. Pick the slow ball nicely from the middle of the bat. Good placement there. Over in field he goes. Between the long on and mid-wicket for 4 runs. Good start this is to this over. Now just 10 away. This guy's playing some wonderful cricket today by joining a logo. Promote the Kasun, that partnership was 124. That was a basic foundation indeed of this innings to bring into a very successful, strong position right now. He goes again. Has he found the gap? No, he hasn't. He's trying to play it that one in behind square of the wicket, but goes in front of square of the wicket. Nine runs needed from 57 balls. The asking rate is almost 1 run per over. Good delivery, maybe clipping down the leg side. It's gonna be leg wise, I think. Yes, it is. The last ball of the over. No, it's still 2 more to come. Now 1 more to come. Let's have a quick look back once again about the scores of the game and winning the toss and decided to have bat first. The pick is done YSCC. Mohamed Aslan, Sajid, who's the skipper who is open, gets a run ball, 31 runs and 25 from Azan Nadim. 22 for Uman Asakan, 12 for Wakas Amjad, 31 from Samir Naman at the back end of the inning. Played some good cricket by the wicket-keeper batsman, and that's how these goals are created. So 11 goals, 138 for 1 from the ZMCC. Now 8 runs needed from 54 balls. Now Pramod Dikashan is not in the centre, so they decide to bring the Mohammed. They decide to bring the Mohsin Nadeem into the attack because when Pramod Dikashan out there, he scored 20 runs against this guy. So let's see now what he can do in the second spell. 20 runs of his first over. Start with a good delivery, gets the little movement into it. Stumps, quicker delivery. Mohamed Ilham is 2 from 5 balls. Nicely bowling. He was just surviving. Because he knew no pressure there on his shoulders or on his teammates. Again bowling slow, but that'll be down the leg side. They will get single, and that'll be 2 wides. Now 6 need from 52. 1 big hit away for a famous victory up against the Pakistan YSCC for the ZMCC side. Here we go. It's a good one. Passing the Patum, unable to go for a big shot. He was just surviving. The last 3 balls coming off the over. Good comeback from Mohsin Nadeem after giving a 20 run over. Just manages to get given away only 3 runs of the last 4 deliveries of this over. 2 fielders on the onside. Squall Squally gets in front of Squall of the wicket and long on, long off. And the fielder at the sweeper cover. He goes for a big shot. I think that is the game for the ZMCC. They wins the game in style. It has been a famous victory as well. They won by 9 wickets. What a magnificent way to get onto a victory by the ZMCC. Lovely looking shot over long on. And it has been done, and that's the game. The batting first, the YSCC scored 145 for 7 in the 20 overs, and ZMCC finished the game inside the 12th over with just a falling of 1 wicket. The 2 batters is done a remarkable job. Pramod Dekasun 65 from 33 balls and Pasidhu Patum unbeaten 61 from 32. Outstanding inning from that couple of players. And those are the top scores of the game, and Mohammad Rilwan gets a couple of wickets and Chaturanga Bandara has the one. Mohammad Nifraz has 1 wicket. That's the match summary. So the ZMCC won by 9 wickets of the first T20 match here at this LRDC grounds in Colombo. So now we will moving towards the lunch, and after the lunch we will come back with the second T20 game of this tournament as well. Don't go anywhere.